Joining us on Kababayan today, we have the Manibog family. Of course, Mayor Monty was the mayor in Monterey Park. A lot of Filipinos in that community as well. And we have joining us on the show Lisa and Monty Jr., who started out here at KSCI.
We did.
Okay.
We did, yeah.
And Lisa, you went to the Philippines to compete in a beauty pageant.
I did. It was the most amazing experience. I mean, it's still one of the most beautiful memories. That was back in 1982, and I had won the pageant here. At that time, there was a very small period where actually there was a franchise here in the U.S. where if you won, you could be the official entrant for the U.S. to the Binibining Pilipinas pageant. And that year was the year that Isabel Lopez won, and Desiree was a runner-up who went, of course, she went on to win and place very high in the Miss Universe pageant as well. So those were my dear friends, actually, that I came to really so close to so many of those girls, and so proud of all of them now.
Yes.
But that year was a special year because I had never been there before.
So how was that like going there at 18?
Unbelievable. I always have felt so close to the Filipino community here. My uncle was the president of the Filipino community. He ran the community center. We were involved in all the,
We spent many a weekend there for all kinds of events because our uncle was the president of the Filipino community. So anything going on, we'd be there.
So
yes, hang out.
But you guys are now second generation, right?
Yes.
And you basically grew up in Hawaii. I mean,
right.
What is it about the Philippines that you hold near and dear to you? Because you've obviously celebrated the culture regardless of being away from that place for so long. What is it, Mayor Monty?
My dad was a leader in our city of Hilo, Hawaii, and there were many Filipinos there, and most of them were Ilocanos, by the way.
Lots of Ilocanos.
So there's a lot of intermingling with the Filipinos. So the war was over. My dad said, "Time to go back home, kids." I said, "Dad, what do you mean? This is home to us."
Hilo, Hawaii.
Hilo, Hawaii. But he was the boss, so the 7 children and my mom and dad, we packed up and went to the Philippines, and it happened to be the best 5 years of my life, really. I was very active in college at UP.
And we mentioned that Tita Jean was also in the Philippines.
I was raised by a Filipino stepfather from the time I was 8 years old until I married Monty.
So imagine that,
Yes.
Tita
So-
Jean, you don't look any
not at all.
You don't look Filipino at all, but
But-
you are Filipino here.
She's actually seen more of the Philippines than my dad
I've
has.
traveled by
Actually,
far
than
more
any
of the
of us.
Philippines than Monty has.
And tell us why.
Because my stepfather was Filipino. He wanted to go to his hometown, which was in Bajan, Cebu.
Cebu.
So I spent 1 year in Bajan, Cebu.
Oh, wow.
Right? And I learned to speak Cebuano, but then after I left, and many years later, I lost it. Certain
Right.
phrases I know.
She cooks great
I cook the Filipino food, yes.
Well, Tita Jean, nahigugma ako nimo. That means I love your family.
Thank
you
you.
so
I
much.
do too.
Oh. Well, we want to celebrate the Manibogs, and we want to say thank you so much, not just what you do for the Filipino community, but for your family. You guys are growing leaps and bounds, and it all started with the man.
I'm pleased to say that they're all accomplished children. They've done very well in what they're doing. We're so happy for them.
Man, we're very proud of him as well. Very
Of
proud.
course.
And of course we love, and that's why we're so close to the Philippine community, because they've established that as our roots. And we even going back to the Philippines the first time, it meant so much to me, and I felt like I knew it. You know.
I also want to say I have not been to the Philippines, but I've been across the United States in television, in different places, Florida, Michigan, North Carolina, and in every place I've gone, we've connected with the Filipino community, and it's always been like family, every place. It's just
With a Manibog, you can.
We
welcoming
attend the
culture.
Filipino events in Fresno,
Wonderful.
where he's the anchor, because he's active
He's a
there with the
celebrity
Filipino
there.
community. too.
Absolutely. They, when we were growing up, there weren't many Filipino Americans on the screen. So the fact that you, Monty, are on the screen, you're representing our culture.
Well, I'm honored to be there. I'm honored to be there. Fortunately, there are more now in Fresno. There are several more, and I've seen more in other TV markets too. But it's an honor to be part of that third wave or fourth wave, or so.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to come here to Kababayan Today. I look forward to spending more time with you guys in the future, and I just want to say, can you adopt me?
You're welcome. Gladly.
We've already done it.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, we want to say thank you. It's Thanksgiving. I know all of you will be coming together, celebrating family. I'm sure there's going to be beautiful memories created once again, and we just want to encourage each and every one of you out there. Let's take what the Manibogs are doing and, you know, really try to embody what they have, that spirit of family, of love, of supporting encouragement, because that's how we will represent ourselves to the rest of the world. So thank you so much, Mayor Monty.
It's indeed our pleasure.
Tita
Thank you
Jean.
very much for having us.
All right, thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving.